Welcome. This is Jane Gardner, and welcome to Solopreneur Success Strategies. Today is Jill or Jack of All Trades Thursday, and we are going to be talking about our WordPress. I think today we're going to start a series on WordPress. And for those of you who don't know me, I am Jane Gardner. I have a website at jane-gardner.com. I work with my husband for the last 20 years in our home-based engineering firm. And about 3 years ago, I went out onto the internet to help others to start their own business. So that's who I am. And so what's Jill or Jack of all trades? Well, as an entrepreneur in our own home business, we have to know a lot about a lot of things in our business. For the last 20 years, I've been learning about how to use my website and my computer and all the upgrades. We've already been through HTML and some of the things you need to learn in HTML that will help you optimize your website design. And we have things like cash flow, sales and selling, your website, and email, and so on and so on. So as a solopreneur, though there is two of us, we have to know a little bit about a lot of things, and we have to be adaptable and willing to learn new things. So today we were going to do WordPress. But I just wanted to mention some of the previous episodes and offers that I have. We looked at first HTML and how to use it in your website in terms of going in and changing colors or creating hyperlinks and optimizing images and meta tags and all those kind of things, and that it's important for you to be able to keep control of your own assets like your website and not have to wait for a web designer to find the time to do a minor change for you. You should be able to go in there and do your own quick changes to things that are important to you in your website. So I have an offer at jgtips.com/HTML where you can learn in 6 days some of the HTML hacks to optimize your website in WordPress in order to control your website. As well, we did a thing on pricing, and I have an offer for jgtips.com/pricing where we looked at defining who your customer is, knowing your competitors, positioning your product, and creating a pricing strategy and monitoring it so that you can lower and raise your prices depending on what you need to do and what your competitors or what your customers want, etc. So I have a course on that on jgtips.com/pricing. And let's see, I think I will have one on WordPress as well, because WordPress is a great content management system to create websites. I'll have another episode where I go over some of the wonderful features of WordPress and why it's should be what you're using for your websites these days. But for now, we're going to just have a brief look at what is WordPress and why it's great for you and your business for creating your websites. So let's go on and see if I can find my training here. There we are. So we're going to have a quick look at what is WordPress for those who don't know. Let's see if I can get the video working. So what is WordPress? Well, WordPress is a free content management system that allows you to create websites, blogs, e-commerce sites, and much more. It's basically one of these, it was created in 2003 as a blogging tool, but has grown to be a full-featured website creation tool. It's pretty awesome, as they say, and you can be very flexible. Some users of WordPress include Google, Coca-Cola, Sony, the New York Times, Harvard. What's very interesting is it's an open source project, meaning there's a large thriving community of people who will work on it. And of course, as with all open source projects, it's completely free. The coding, of course, as well as there's thousands of plugins, both free and premium, that you can use with WordPress, and that they've been designed to work with WordPress because it's an open source software. So the powerful templating system means there's thousands of quality templates, both free and premium. as well. And you can also develop custom themes, plugins, content types, and more. With the self-hosted option, you can create a wide range of extremely functional websites for just about any industry or need. And it does a great job of search engine optimization right out of the box, because when they designed it, they made sure it was compatible with the Google. And it makes it easier for your audience to find you when you have SEO. So along with this head start in SEO, it also gives you tons of high-quality free plugins that can further help with your search ranking. And it also offers businesses and individuals and organizations a great way to create a professional website, easily controlled content, and perform well in search engines and engage their audiences. So for that reason, it's a very popular software content management system. So it basically, I should have opened up maybe my website to show you, but WordPress as a content management system can be very flexible in its use. You can put in, I have about 4 or 5 themes hiding in the back end of my website, and all I have to do is click one button and tell it that one of the other themes is active, and then it quickly changes to the other theme. So next week, I think I will show you an analogy of what the content management system is like in terms of how it functions and how it creates the WordPress website so easily for you. It's a very nice analogy using a parking lot. The databases are. So I can't show that to you right now, but that's basically what WordPress.org is. Feel free to go over there and check it out. You'll be a bit overwhelmed, I expect, on the first page, but just do a search for, okay, you need a plugin for posting your images. Then all you just do is search there, and you'll see there's plenty of free plugins that you can get with WordPress that you can upload, and we'll have a look at how easy it is to upload, plugins and all that kind of stuff, as well as how easy it is to do an image or a post to post in another episode. So this should be about, it could be about 10 episodes really, especially if I can figure out how to do them live. So I hope you'll follow along with me, and we'll have a look at WordPress as a tool for your business and how you can use it easily. I'm creating right now, I have WordPress sites for education. I have one for a membership site, and I'm creating one now for e-commerce because I want to sell my books. So, and it's all using WordPress as well as plugins. So you can really be flexible in your use of WordPress. So thank you for listening. And if you want to look at the other lessons that we had on HTML, etc., go to my Solopreneur Success Strategies channel on YouTube, which is at jgtips.com/YouTube. And of course, if you want to have a look at my HTML offer, you can go to jgtips.com/HTML. And then of course for pricing, it's jgtips.com/pricing. So next week, we're going to have a look at the concept of a content management system, WordPress. So I better get that picture of the parking lot out and create a video for you to explain the analogy. I think when you see the analogy of a parking lot to a WordPress and how it creates its website, it'll be very interesting, and you'll understand it more. So I've got to go and create that now. Talk to you later. This is Jane Gardner of Solopreneur Success Strategies TV.